As you settle into the quiet of this moment, feel the world around you begin to soften. The sounds of the day recede, leaving only the gentle rhythm of your own breath. Allow yourself to notice the weight of your body, the gentle pressure where you connect with the surface beneath you. It is a feeling of safety, of being held. Your eyelids may feel heavy, and if you wish, you can allow them to close, letting the darkness behind them be a soft, velvet curtain, drawing a close to the day. With each breath you take, feel a wave of calm washing over you, starting from the tips of your toes and slowly, gently moving upward. A slow tide of tranquility, rising with each inhale and releasing any tension with each exhale. Have you ever wondered, in these quiet moments, what happens within you as you sleep? Beyond the stillness you feel on the surface, there is a world of immense activity, a silent, beautiful, and intricate ballet performed every single night. While your conscious mind rests, a vast and intelligent network within you awakens for its most important work. This is the world of your immune system, the guardian of your inner peace. As you drift, let your awareness travel inward, past the boundaries of your skin, into the warm, dark, and peaceful universe that is your own body. Imagine this inner world as a sprawling, silent city at midnight. The busy traffic of the day has ceased. The usual demands of movement, thought, and digestion have quieted down. A profound stillness settles over the landscape of your tissues and organs. The energy that powered your muscles and your mind is now being redirected, rerouted to a special kind of night shift. This is the time for restoration, for repair, and for the quiet, diligent work of your immune guardians. The stress hormones of the day, like cortisol, which keep you alert and active, begin to fade. Their fading is like the dimming of bright streetlights, allowing a softer, more subtle light to become visible. This softer light is the glow of your immune system, preparing for its nightly duties. It thrives in this low-stress, low-energy demand environment. Sleep is not a shutdown. It is a strategic and vital transfer of resources. You are providing the perfect conditions, the ideal sanctuary, for this essential work to unfold. Let your mind drift into the vast network of your circulatory system. Picture it not as a complex diagram in a book, but as a system of wide, calm rivers and gentle, meandering streams. The fluid, the plasma, is a warm, golden river flowing with a slow and steady pulse, in time with the gentle beat of your heart. Floating in this river are your red blood cells, not as tiny discs, but as soft, round cushions drifting peacefully in the current. They carry oxygen, the very essence of life, delivering it with a quiet grace to every corner of your inner city. There is no rush, no turbulence, just a slow, rhythmic, and deeply peaceful delivery. This is the river of life, and tonight it is calm and serene. The flow is gentle, allowing the passengers it carries to perform their tasks without hurry. This peaceful state is the first and most important gift you give to your body each night. A calm river allows for clear passage. It allows for the subtle work of surveillance and care to happen undisturbed. Flowing alongside these great rivers of blood is another, quieter network of channels. This is your lymphatic system. Imagine these as clear, silvery canals, carrying a fluid as pure and transparent as spring water. This fluid, the lymph, moves even more slowly than the blood. It is not pushed by the forceful beat of a heart, but by the gentle, rhythmic contractions of your muscles as you breathe and shift subtly in your sleep. It is a system of profound quiet. These clear canals are the primary highways for your immune cells. They are the pathways where the guardians travel, where information is exchanged, and where the most important work of the night takes place. As you lie here, breathing softly, you are gently propelling this clear river, aiding your immune system in its nightly patrol. Your rest is an active participation in your own well-being. Each gentle breath is a silent encouragement, a soft push, helping these guardians on their way. The lymphatic system is the silent, behind-the-scenes network, the secret passage of your inner castle, and it comes alive in the quiet of the night. Now let us meet some of the residents of this inner world, the cells of your immune system. They are not soldiers in a war, but rather dedicated custodians, librarians, artisans, and messengers. First, imagine a cell of magnificent, quiet purpose, the macrophage. The name means big eater, but tonight, let's picture it as a great cleaner. Imagine a soft, amoeba-like form, glowing with a gentle, internal light. It moves with a slow, deliberate grace, flowing over the surfaces of your tissues like a drop of morning dew gliding down a leaf. It is not in a hurry. Its movements are patient, methodical. The macrophage is one of the primary custodians of your body. As you sleep, it patrols the quiet avenues of your tissues, looking for anything that is old, worn out, or doesn't belong. It might find a cellular fragment, a piece of debris left over from the day's metabolism, like a fallen leaf in a perfectly raked garden. With a movement that is more of an embrace than an attack, the macrophage extends a soft part of itself, a pseudopod, and gently enfolds the debris. It draws the particle inward into its own body, where it will be broken down into simple, reusable parts. This is the ultimate form of recycling. Nothing is wasted. Everything is tidied, cleaned, and repurposed. This process is happening all throughout your body right now, in the quiet spaces between your cells. A silent, peaceful cleaning crew, ensuring that when you wake, your inner world is refreshed and pristine. This macrophage does more than just clean. It is also a messenger, a storyteller. When it encounters something that needs the attention of other immune cells, it doesn't sound a loud alarm. Instead, it sends out quiet signals. Imagine it releasing tiny, glowing motes of light, microscopic messages that drift into the lymphatic canals or the bloodstream. These signals, called cytokines, are whispers in the dark. They are specific messages carrying information about what the macrophage has found. One type of whisper might say, a little extra help is needed here for cleaning. Another might say, I have found something unfamiliar. The specialist should take a look. These signals are incredibly precise, ensuring that the right cells respond in the right way. There is no panic, no chaos. Just a calm, coordinated, and intelligent response, all orchestrated in the deep peace of your sleep. Your body is a place of profound communication, a network of whispers ensuring everything is in balance. The macrophage is a humble, yet powerful, beginning to this story, a guardian of cleanliness and a bearer of quiet news. Feel the gentle, sweeping motion of these cells, a slow, rhythmic tidying of your entire being, a microscopic lullaby of care. Now let us turn our attention to another group of cells, the swift and numerous neutrophils. If macrophages are the slow, methodical cleaners, neutrophils are the first responders. But in the quiet of the night, their response is not one of frenzy. Imagine them as small, fast-moving spheres of light, pouring out from their resting places in your bone marrow, called upon by the gentle whispers of the macrophages. They are the most abundant type of white blood cell, a ready team of helpers. They travel through the blood vessels, and when they receive a signal, they can do something remarkable. They can change their shape, becoming soft and pliable, allowing them to slip through the tiny gaps in the walls of the smallest blood vessels, the capillaries. Imagine watching one of these bright spheres approach the vessel wall, pause for a moment, and then gently flow through it, like a drop of water passing through a fine mesh. It emerges on the other side, in the tissue where it is needed, without causing any damage, without a sound. It is a feat of microscopic acrobatics, performed with silent grace. Once in the tissue, the neutrophils get to work. They're drawn to the specific location of the signal, a process called chemotaxis. You can picture it as following a trail of glowing breadcrumbs left by the macrophages. Their job is to quickly contain any minor issue. If a small, unfamiliar bacterium was missed during the day, the neutrophils will quickly and efficiently surround it. They act as a swift, temporary barrier, preventing it from wandering. Then, like the macrophages, they can engulf these particles, neutralizing them on the spot. Their life is short, but their purpose is vital. They're a rapid reaction force that handles small problems before they can become larger ones. During sleep, this process is especially efficient. The reduced physical activity and lower metabolic rate mean that these minor breaches are few and far between. The neutrophils can handle their tasks with quiet efficiency, ensuring the landscape remains peaceful. Think of them as diligent night watchmen, making their rounds, ensuring all the doors and windows of your inner city are secure. Their presence is a sign of profound safety, a swift and silent protection that you are wrapped in as you rest. As you drift even deeper, let your awareness travel to the quiet, structured sanctuaries of your immune system, your lymph nodes. Imagine them not as glands, but as calm, softly lit community centers or libraries scattered throughout your body. You have hundreds of them, nestled in your neck, your armpits, your groin, and all along the lymphatic canals. The clear lymph fluid flows slowly into these nodes, bringing with it the passengers it has collected on its journey. Macrophages carrying stories, cellular debris to be filtered, and perhaps a few unfamiliar particles that need to be identified. Inside the lymph node is a marvel of organization. It is a space filled with a delicate, web-like architecture, creating countless quiet alcoves and meeting places. And it is here that the specialists of your immune system reside, the lymphocytes. These are the T cells and the B cells, the keepers of memory and the masters of specific defense. The lymph node is their classroom, their library, and their workshop. Let's first meet the T cells. Imagine them as the librarians or scholars of your immune world. They are patient, wise, and incredibly thorough. There are several types of T cells, each with a unique role. The helper T cells are the master coordinators. A macrophage may arrive at the lymph node, presenting a piece of an unfamiliar particle it has found. The helper T cell will gently interact with the macrophage, reading the information it presents. Picture this interaction as two scholars leaning over an ancient text, deciphering its meaning. The T cell's surface has receptors that are exquisitely specific, like a key designed for a single lock. If it recognizes the particle as something that requires a coordinated response, it becomes activated. But this activation is not an explosion. It is a quiet awakening, a scholar who has just had a profound realization. Once activated, the helper T cell begins to send out its own set of cytokine signals, its own whispers. These are not just calls for help, but specific instructions, like a conductor guiding an orchestra. One set of signals will encourage the B cells to begin their work. Another set of signals will call upon another type of T cell, the cytotoxic T cell, to prepare for its duty. This all happens within the calm, protected walls of the lymph node. The cytotoxic T cells, sometimes called killer T cells, have a name that sounds aggressive, but let's reimagine their function. They are not destroyers. They're the compassionate removers of compromised cells. Imagine a cell in your body has become infected with a virus. The virus forces the cell to make copies of itself, turning it into a factory for intruders. The infected cell has a way of showing it is in trouble. It places a small piece of the virus on its own surface, like a tiny flag signaling for help. The cytotoxic T cells are the specialists trained to recognize these flags. As they patrol through your tissues, guided by the signals from the helper T cells, they move with a quiet purpose. When a cytotoxic T cell finds a flagged, infected cell, it doesn't violently attack it. Instead, it performs a gentle, precise, and necessary act. It binds to the infected cell, and with a touch that is both intimate and final, it delivers a set of instructions that tells the compromised cell to begin the process of apoptosis, or programmed cell death. It is a signal to self-destruct in a clean, quiet, and contained way. The infected cell, in its final act, dissolves from within, breaking down into small, neat packages that can then be tidied up by the ever-present macrophages. This is not a war. It is a quiet, compassionate culling, a necessary pruning of the garden to ensure the health of the whole. It is a process of letting go, of removing what is unwell to protect the community. This process is happening with incredible precision and grace within you, all while you sleep. Now let us turn to the other residents of the lymph node, the B cells. If T cells are the librarians and inspectors, B cells are the master artisans, the craftspeople of the immune system. They reside in specific zones within the lymph node, waiting patiently. When a helper T cell gives them the signal, confirming that a new, unfamiliar visitor has been identified, the B cells awaken to their task. Their specialty is creating antibodies. Imagine antibodies not as weapons, but as millions of tiny, glowing keys, each one perfectly crafted to fit a single type of lock. The lock is a specific feature on the surface of a pathogen, like a bacterium or a virus, called an antigen. The B cell, once activated, begins to work with incredible speed and precision. It transforms into a plasma cell, a veritable factory for producing these antibody keys. Picture a workshop filled with a soft, humming light as countless identical, glowing keys are forged and released into the clear canals of the lymph. This process of a B cell learning and beginning to produce antibodies is significantly enhanced by sleep. The quiet, low-stress environment is the perfect condition for this intricate craftsmanship to occur. These antibodies, these tiny keys, travel throughout your body, carried by the blood and lymph. They do not kill anything directly. Their function is far more elegant. When they encounter the pathogen they were designed for, they simply attach to its surface, fitting perfectly into the antigen locks. This has several beautiful effects. One, it can physically block the pathogen from being able to enter your healthy cells. The key, now in the lock, prevents the pathogen from using its own key to gain entry. Two, this coating of glowing antibodies acts as a bright flag, a marker that makes the pathogen incredibly obvious to the cleaner cells. A macrophage, which might have overlooked a single bacterium, cannot miss one that is covered in hundreds of glowing antibody tags. It is like putting a bright, reflective coat on something lost in the dark. The macrophage can now find and clear it with ease. This tagging system is a brilliant strategy of communication and cooperation. The B cell artisan creates the tags, and the macrophage custodian uses them to keep the environment clean. This entire process of learning, crafting, and tagging is a cornerstone of your adaptive immunity, and it is a process that is deeply, profoundly connected to the restorative power of your sleep. One of the most magical aspects of your immune system, and one that is powerfully strengthened by sleep, is the creation of memory. After your immune system has successfully dealt with a new visitor, it doesn't just forget the encounter. It learns. It remembers. After the helper T cells have orchestrated the response and the B cells have produced the antibodies, a special thing happens. Some of these activated T cells and B cells do not simply fade away. They transform into memory cells. Imagine these memory cells as living records of the past, wise elders who hold the knowledge of previous challenges. They are long-lived, and they will continue to circulate quietly in your body for years, sometimes for a lifetime. They are a living library of your immunological history. This process of creating memory is like weaving a beautiful, intricate tapestry. Each new thread is a memory of a past encounter, strengthening the overall fabric of your resilience. And sleep is the master weaver. Studies have shown that the deep, slow-wave sleep is particularly crucial for consolidating this immune memory. During this phase of sleep, the connections between the immune cells are strengthened. The memory T cells and B cells are selected and cultivated. It is as if, in the profound quiet of deep sleep, your immune system takes the time to sit down and properly catalog its experiences from the day. It takes the rough notes of an encounter and writes them into the permanent library of your body. This means that if you ever encounter that same pathogen again in the future, your body's response will be exponentially faster and more effective. The memory cells will recognize it instantly. The B cells will produce the right antibodies in vast quantities, almost immediately. The response will be so swift and overwhelming that you may not even notice you were exposed. This is the gift of immunity, the gift of a system that learns and remembers. And it is a gift that you nurture and support with every restful night of sleep. Feel the quiet confidence of this process, the weaving of a stronger, more resilient you, happening thread by thread, night by night. Let's return to the messengers, the cytokines. We pictured them as whispers or motes of light, but their story is even more nuanced and beautiful, especially in the context of sleep. While some cytokines are activating, calling for help, others are designed to be calming and regulatory. They're the signals that say, the job is done, it is time to stand down, let us return to peace. Your immune system is a master of balance. It doesn't just turn on, it has a sophisticated system for turning itself off. This is crucial to prevent unnecessary inflammation or damage to your own tissues. During sleep, the production of these anti-inflammatory, regulatory cytokines increases. They are like a gentle, soothing balm, spreading through your tissues, calming the fires of the day's small immune reactions. They ensure that the response is proportional to the need, and that once the need is met, everything returns to a state of quiet equilibrium. Furthermore, some of these cytokines have a fascinating dual role. Certain cytokines that are involved in promoting an immune response, like interleukin-1, also have the effect of making you feel sleepy. This is your body's wisdom at work. If your immune system is busy, if it needs to allocate resources to deal with a challenge, it sends a signal to your brain that says, it is time to rest. That feeling of wanting to curl up and sleep when you're feeling under the weather is not a weakness. It is a powerful biological drive to provide your immune system with the optimal conditions it needs to work. Sleep and the immune system are in a constant, beautiful conversation. The immune system releases signals that promote sleep, and sleep, in turn, provides the perfect environment for the immune system to function at its best. It is a perfect, self-reinforcing loop of healing and restoration. As you lie here, sinking into deeper relaxation, you are answering this ancient call to rest, participating in a dialogue that is as old as life itself. You are honoring your body's profound intelligence. Let's journey now into the inner landscape of your muscles. During the day, with every movement you make, from walking to stretching to lifting, you create microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. This is a normal and healthy process, the very stimulus that causes muscles to grow stronger. But these tiny sites of wear and tear need to be repaired. And this repair is a job that involves the immune system. As you sleep, your body enters a state of deep physical rest. Your muscles are relaxed, no longer working. This is the signal for the cleanup crew to come in. Macrophages, our gentle custodians, arrive at the sites of these micro-tears. They meticulously clear away the damaged proteins and cellular debris. This cleaning process is the essential first step for rebuilding. Once the area is clean, the immune cells release another set of signals, growth factors, that call upon the muscle's own stem cells to awaken and begin the work of repair. They will patch the tiny tears, weaving new, strong protein filaments, making the muscle stronger than it was before. This is how you recover. This is how you build strength. It doesn't happen in the gym. It happens here in the quiet, dark, restorative sanctuary of your sleep, with your immune system acting as the gentle, preparatory construction crew. Feel the deep, soothing work happening in your muscles, a quiet knitting together, a gentle strengthening as you rest. This process of repair involves a phenomenon called inflammation. In our daily lives, we often think of inflammation as something bad, something to be avoided. But in its proper context, inflammation is a vital and beautiful part of healing. Imagine it not as a raging fire, but as a warm, localized glow. When there is a site of injury or a need for repair, the immune system orchestrates a temporary increase in blood flow to that area. The blood vessels in the vicinity relax and become slightly more permeable. This allows more plasma, more nutrients, more oxygen, and more immune cells like neutrophils and macrophages to arrive at the scene. This influx is what causes the warmth and slight swelling we might associate with a healing injury. It is a focused delivery of resources. It is the body bringing all its best tools to the exact spot where they are needed. Sleep plays a crucial role in managing this process. During the day, chronic stress can lead to low-grade, widespread inflammation that is not helpful. But the deep rest of sleep allows the body to mount these short-term, effective, and highly targeted inflammatory responses for healing, and then, just as importantly, to resolve them. The anti-inflammatory cytokines released during sleep ensure that this warm, healing glow does not linger longer than necessary. They are the signal that says, the repair crew has what it needs. The work is underway. Let us now return to calm. Your body, while you sleep, is an expert at using this powerful tool of inflammation with wisdom and precision, using it to heal and then promptly restoring the peace. Let's take a moment to visit another vast and crucial universe within you, your gut. The digestive tract is home to trillions of microorganisms, a complex ecosystem known as your gut microbiome. Imagine it as a vast, lush, and vibrant inner garden. This garden is not separate from you. It is in constant communication with your body and especially with your immune system. In fact, a huge portion of your immune system is located right along the lining of your gut, in a structure called the gall, or gut-associated lymphoid tissue. It is a front line, a place of constant interaction between your body and the world, represented by the food you eat and the microbes that live within you. Maintaining a healthy, balanced garden is essential for a well-functioning immune system. And once again, sleep is the master gardener. Lack of sleep can disrupt the balance of this inner ecosystem, allowing less helpful microbes to flourish and potentially causing the immune system along the gut lining to become dysregulated. But when you get deep, restorative sleep, you are providing the conditions for your inner garden to thrive. The period of fasting overnight gives your digestive system a rest. The calm, low-stress state helps to maintain the integrity of the gut lining, the barrier that separates the inner garden from the rest of your body. A healthy gut lining is crucial. It allows nutrients to pass through while keeping microbes and other particles safely in their place. During sleep, your immune system is quietly patrolling this barrier, sampling the environment, and communicating with the friendly microbes. There is a peaceful coexistence, a symbiotic relationship. Your body provides a home for these microbes, and in return, they help you digest food, produce essential vitamins, and even help to train and regulate your immune cells. They are tiny allies in the project of your health. As you rest tonight, know that you are also tending to this vast and beautiful inner garden, promoting a world of balance and cooperation that is fundamental to your strength and vitality. Your breath, slow and deep, is a gentle breeze rustling through this peaceful internal landscape. Let us drift back to the lymph nodes, those bustling centers of immune activity. We've spoken of them as libraries, but they are also schools. This is where young, naive immune cells go to be educated. Your bone marrow, the soft, spongy tissue inside your larger bones, is the ultimate source of your blood cells, including the precursors to your immune cells. Imagine it as a protected nursery, a cradle of life. From here, immature immune cells are born. They are full of potential, but they do not yet know their purpose. Some of these cells will travel to a special organ in your chest, just behind your breastbone, called the thymus. The thymus is like a university for T cells. It is most active when you are young, but it continues to function throughout your life. Within the thymus, young T cells undergo a rigorous education. They are tested to ensure two critical things. First, they must be able to recognize the body's own cells, the self cells. Second, and just as importantly, they must learn not to react to them. Any T cell that shows the potential to attack the body's own healthy tissues is gently and quietly eliminated. It is a process of profound quality control, ensuring that your immune guardians will only ever act to protect you, never to harm you. Only the T cells that pass this education are allowed to graduate and travel to the lymph nodes to await their call to service. This process of selection and maturation is another quiet miracle, a testament to the body's incredible wisdom in distinguishing friend from foe. This education is vital. It is the foundation of tolerance. Your immune system must be able to recognize and eliminate threats, but it must also live in peace with the trillions of cells that make up your own body and the trillions of friendly bacteria that live in your gut. This balance is incredibly delicate. During sleep, the hormonal environment of your body, low in stress hormones and rich in restorative factors, helps to maintain this balance. It reinforces the state of tolerance. It calms the parts of the immune system that might be prone to overreacting. Sleep is a time of peace, not just for your mind, but for your immune system's very disposition. It is a nightly reminder to your inner guardians of their primary directive, to protect and preserve the whole, to know the difference between what belongs and what is not. As you rest, you are cultivating a state of inner harmony, a peaceful coexistence that is the very definition of health. You are fostering an immune system that is not jumpy or anxious, but calm, confident, and wise in its judgments. Let us revisit the B cells, the artisans in their workshops. The process by which they craft the perfect antibody is a wonder of biology called affinity maturation. When a B cell is first activated, the antibodies it produces are a decent fit for the pathogen, but not a perfect one. Inside the lymph nodes, in specialized areas, these B cells begin to divide rapidly. And as they divide, they intentionally introduce tiny, random mutations into the genes that code for the antibody's shape. It's like an artisan creating dozens of slightly different versions of a key, hoping to find one that fits the lock even better. These different B cells then present their new, slightly modified antibody keys. They are tested again against the antigen, the piece of the pathogen. The B cells whose keys fit the best receive a strong signal to survive and keep dividing. Those whose keys are a worse fit do not receive this signal, and they gently fade away. This process of trial and error, of selection and refinement, happens over and over again at incredible speed within the lymph node. It is a form of rapid evolution in miniature, honing the antibody response until the key is a perfect, exquisite fit for the lock. This incredible process of refinement is energy intensive. It requires resources in a stable, protected environment. The lymph node provides the environment, and your sleeping body provides the resources. By resting, you're freeing up the metabolic energy needed for this vital work of craftsmanship. You're allowing your immune system to focus on perfecting its tools. The result is a highly effective antibody response that can neutralize a threat with incredible efficiency. And the B cells that produce these perfect keys are the ones that are ultimately selected to become long-lived memory cells. So the next time you are exposed, your body doesn't have to start from scratch. It has the master key, the perfect blueprint, ready to go. Think of the quiet hum of activity in your lymph nodes tonight. 1,000 microscopic workshops, all refining and perfecting their craft, all dedicated to your long-term well-being. This is not happening by chance. It is a highly structured, deeply intelligent process, and your rest is the fuel that powers it. Now, imagine the journey of a single, mature T cell. It has graduated from the Thymus University. It has taken up residence in a lymph node, waiting. For days or weeks, it may simply circulate, moving from lymph node to lymph node, a scholar traveling between libraries, always looking, always ready. It flows through the clear lymphatic canals, a quiet passenger on a slow-moving river. It passes through the tissues of your organs, gently bumping against other cells, its receptors lightly touching their surfaces, reading their identity cards to ensure all is well. This is immune surveillance, a constant, quiet, and peaceful patrol. It is not an aggressive search. It is a mindful presence, a state of watchful awareness. For this T cell, most of its life is this quiet patrol. It is a guardian walking the silent ramparts of a sleeping castle. Then, one day, perhaps in a lymph node in your neck, a macrophage arrives. It presents the T cell with a fragment of a virus it has just cleaned up. The T cell's moment has come. Its unique receptor, the one in a billion combination it was born with, is a perfect match for this fragment. The scholar has found the text it was born to read. There's a click of recognition, a moment of profound connection. The T cell is activated. It begins to divide, making copies of itself, an army of identical scholars, all with the same specific knowledge. Some of these copies will become helper T cells, coordinating the response. Others will become cytotoxic T cells, leaving the lymph node to find and remove the infected cells. And some, crucially, will become memory T cells, the living record of this encounter. All of this is happening now as you sleep. Old encounters from the day are being processed. New memories are being formed. Your inner library is being updated. The quiet patrol of a single T cell has transformed into a legacy of knowledge, a new chapter in your body's story of resilience. Let's think about the scale of this operation. You have trillions of cells in your body, and you have billions of immune cells. It is a population almost as large as the number of people on Earth, all living and working within you. And yet, there is no chaos. There is order, communication, and cooperation. This is all orchestrated by the language of chemical signals, the cytokines, the hormones, the neurotransmitters. Your body is a symphony of communication. During the day, the orchestra is playing the loud, brassy music of activity and engagement with the outer world. But at night, the music changes. It becomes a soft, gentle lullaby, a piece for strings and woodwinds. The quiet, intricate melodies of repair, memory, and restoration. The conductors of this symphony are the rhythms of your own body, the circadian rhythms, the sleep-wake cycle. By honoring your need for sleep, you are allowing this beautiful, healing music to play. You are the concert hall, and your rest is the reverent silence that allows the music to be heard. Consider the role of your brain in all of this. The brain and the immune system were once thought to be quite separate, but we now know they are deeply intertwined. There are direct connections, pathways through which they speak to each other. During deep sleep, your brain is also doing its own form of cleaning. A special system called the glymphatic system, which is like the lymphatic system for the brain, becomes much more active. The channels between your brain cells widen, allowing cerebrospinal fluid to flow through more freely, washing away metabolic byproducts that have built up during the day. This includes proteins like amyloid beta, which can be harmful if they accumulate. This nightly rinse cycle for your brain is crucial for cognitive health, but it's also linked to your immune system. The inflammatory state of your body can affect your brain, and the health of your brain can affect your immune system. By allowing your brain to perform this gentle cleaning, you are also supporting a balanced immune response. A rested, clear mind and a calm, effective immune system are two sides of the same coin. They are partners in your overall well-being. As your mind drifts and your thoughts become soft and scattered, you are creating the space for this essential housekeeping to occur, both in your body and in your brain. Let us go back to the surface, to the feelings in your body. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest with each breath. It is a simple, automatic movement, yet it is so powerful. Each inhale brings in the fresh, cool air, carrying the oxygen that fuels all of these quiet, inner processes. It is the raw material for the energy that powers the macrophage's slow journey, the B cell's intricate craft, the T cell's patient patrol. Each exhale is a letting go, a release of what is no longer needed. It is a physical manifestation of the cleaning and clearing that is happening on a microscopic level. Your breath is the rhythm of life, the gentle metronome that keeps the symphony of your body in time. Let your awareness rest on this rhythm. There is nothing you need to do, nothing to force. Simply observe it, feel it, allow it to be your anchor, grounding you in this moment of profound peace and restoration. The world outside can wait. The concerns of tomorrow can wait. Right now, the only thing that matters is this breath, this moment, this deep and healing rest. Imagine your entire body as a vast, interconnected network of light. Each cell is a tiny point of light, and the messages passing between them, the cytokines and hormones, are faint, shimmering threads of light, weaving a complex and beautiful pattern. As you sleep, this pattern becomes calmer, more coherent, more harmonious. The frantic, chaotic flashes of the day give way to a slow, rhythmic pulse, a gentle, steady glow. This is the light of your life force, your vitality, being carefully tended to, restored, and strengthened. Your immune system cells are the keepers of this light. They move through the network, mending broken threads, clearing away dim spots, and ensuring that the overall pattern is strong and resilient. They are weavers of light, guardians of your inner glow. You don't need to see this light with your eyes. You can feel it. Feel the warmth in your hands and feet, a sign of good circulation. Feel the deep relaxation in your muscles, a sign of release and repair. Feel the quiet in your mind, a sign of mental peace. This is the feeling of your inner light, burning steadily and peacefully in the sanctuary of your sleep. Think of the journey a pathogen might take, not as an invasion, but as a lesson. Perhaps a common cold virus you inhale during the day has landed on the mucous membranes of your nasal passages. The first line of defense is here. The mucus itself, a sticky barrier, traps the virus. Tiny hairs, called cilia, are constantly beating in a coordinated wave, sweeping this mucus with its trapped particles towards the back of your throat to be swallowed and neutralized by stomach acid. This happens all day, every day, a silent first defense. But perhaps a few viral particles manage to get through and infect a small number of cells. The infected cells, as we know, will raise a flag. A nearby macrophage, on its constant patrol, will spot this disturbance. It will engulf some of the free viral particles and the debris from the first infected cells. It will then travel with a slow and steady purpose to the nearest lymph node, perhaps one of the tonsils at the back of your throat. Here, in this community center, it will present the viral fragment to the helper T cells. The process of learning and activation begins. The T cells and B cells are educated. A specific response is mounted. Cytotoxic T cells travel back to the nose to gently remove the few infected cells. B cells produce antibodies that tag any remaining viruses for cleanup, and memory cells are created. All of this can happen while you sleep, often before you even feel a single symptom. Your immune system, when given the proper conditions of rest, can meet and handle these small, daily challenges with such efficiency that they never become a full-blown illness. You might wake up in the morning feeling perfectly fine, with no idea that a quiet, microscopic drama unfolded and was peacefully resolved while you slept. You will simply be a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser in your immunity, carrying the memory of that virus within your living library of cells. This is the power of proactive, intelligent defense. It is not about waiting for a disaster, but about constantly tending to the small details, maintaining balance, and learning from every encounter. Your body is a master of this quiet resilience. Your role is simply to provide the foundational support, the rest, the peace, the stillness it needs to do its best work. And you're doing that right now, perfectly. As we begin to draw this journey to a close, let your awareness expand once more. From the microscopic world of cells and signals, zoom out. See the tissues, the organs, all working in quiet harmony. See the rivers of blood and lymph flowing peacefully. See the gentle rhythm of your breathing, the steady beat of your heart. See your whole body resting here in this moment. It is a self-contained universe, a self-healing system of unimaginable complexity and beauty. And it is yours. All of this silent, dedicated work is being done for you. For your health, your strength, your vitality. The cleaners, the librarians, the artisans, the messengers, they are all part of your team. They are working their night shift with diligence and care. There is nothing you need to supervise, nothing you need to manage. You can simply let go. You can trust in the profound wisdom that is encoded in every cell of your being. This trust is perhaps the greatest gift you can give yourself. Trust that your body knows what it is doing. Trust that rest is not empty time, but a deeply productive and essential state. As you lie here, you are not just inactive. You are actively healing. You are actively restoring. You are actively building your resilience for the day to come. Every minute of this quiet rest is an investment in your well-being. Feel a sense of gratitude for this incredible system within you, for its intelligence, its dedication, its quiet, unwavering protection. It asks for so little, only for this, for you to surrender to the peace of the night, to let go of the day, and to allow the gentle tide of sleep to carry you away. The work will continue as you drift deeper. The macrophages will keep tidying. The lymph will keep flowing. The memory cells will be consolidated. The muscles will be repaired. The brain will be cleansed. The symphony of healing will play on long after your conscious mind has drifted into dreams. You are safe. You're being cared for from the inside out. Let the last remnants of your active thoughts dissolve, like sugar in warm water. Let your body feel heavy, boneless, and deeply, deeply relaxed. Let your breath be your final focus, a soft, gentle wave carrying you out to the calm, quiet ocean of sleep. There is nothing more to do now. Just rest. Just be. Your guardians are on watch. All is well. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully.